Oh wow, it's like black.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Well, do you want them to see the Eucerin container or whatever?
They could see the Eucerin container and the gold bond container
Okay.
and the Desitin container.
All right. We'll do that then. Oh, there you go.
Just so they know that I'm being tortured pretty much every freaking day with itches. But I came on here because there's some important news that happened today. And it's regardless how I feel, which I'm in a tremendous amount of pain, lethargic, and I have to wait until Wednesday to go to the doctor. So, because I was supposed to have one today, but it got canceled. In fact, a bunch of our appointments today got canceled that we were supposed to have. I find that weird. Maybe God's just telling us we need a break, but today in the E. Jean Carroll versus Trump case, the jury was only in deliberation for like 10 minutes over this, and he got a lawsuit, the second lawsuit from E.G. Carroll for defaming her and the sexual assault he did on her. He's charged with $83 million. And then next week they're going to do another deliberation for the tax fraud case, and they're estimating it should be $250 million to $500 million judgment settlement. So he's already at $650 million in debt due to his own horrible behavior. And as a female activist regarding rape, I think he should be in jail. I also think you're not going to stop him from blabbing at his mouth. He's not going to stop. I don't think he will. I think the only way how it is if I hate to say it, but it's the only way how I could think, if someone loves themselves so much, the only way how to discipline them is, I hate to say, with negative reinforcement. So in my dear opinion, when it regards to getting Trump to stop things, I think we should bring back to America Canaan. Like, cane him. Because he doesn't stop doing what he does. So, physical punishment. He's never been spanked in his life. He's never had a physical altercation in his life. But he has ruined so many people's lives by either not paying them for the service they provided him, or by defaming their character. Look at those those 12 black boys in New York in the 80s. He was. They said Trump invented this story that they sexually assaulted this person, and he wanted the death penalty on all these men. These men were found. These boys, they were teenagers. They were found not guilty by the court of law. They're completely innocent. There's no DNA evidence.
16, 17?
Yeah. Yeah. And he ruined their lives essentially because of this. He ruined Rosie O'Donnell's career on The View. Because he's...
Did he?
Yeah,
ruin her career?
It was mostly him. Yeah, in their fight that they had.
Okay.
Back in the early 2000s.
Yeah, definitely.
Not sure what the date is. Apologize. It's been 20 years. But he's done so many things to so many people, and he's gotten away with pretty much all of it. Jason thinks the settlement of $83 million is too less. They should knock him with more.
Yeah, if he's worth $4 billion, yeah, he still might keep this up. in my opinion.
I think he will.
They should have awarded her $1 billion.
Yeah.
That's what they should have done. That's really,
Yeah.
that would hurt him if he's got $4 billion.
I don't know if he does, though. He may in
That's the way to
oversee
test it.
babes.
It's the way to test it.
Yeah, true.
I think they should have gave her $1 billion.
But this one man is completely lawless, and he's the only man I've ever heard regarding in history or in my lifetime being referred as lawless, to which I will declare, as the priestess of Jesus Christ, the reason why they keep saying he's lawless is because he is the one, that person that Jesus spoke about, the lawless one, the one that will turn the whole world upside down. And he has.
Mm-hmm.
People are meaner, crueler, malicious than they ever have before. He has pretty much poisoned America with such horrible rhetoric against Democrat versus Republican. He has created it to where we're at the brinks of a civil war amongst each other. He's an evil, evil man. And if you support him, you're supporting a rapist. Just know that. If you vote for him, you're voting for a rapist. And this isn't innocent before proven guilty. He is guilty of it. It was proven that he is guilty of this. So I want people to open up their conscience for conscience sake. Would you really want to vote for a legally binding rapist? Do you want a president who is a legally binding fraudster with money? Someone who has
legally liable.
Legally liable, yeah.
Yes.
Do you really want to vote for that man who's done everything he can to tear everyone up in this country and separate us? Because he uses the tactics of Pol Pot. He uses the tactics of Putin. All these dictatorships that you know of, he loves talking about them. He loves practicing what they practice. He thinks he can do it right. The dictatorship. And it's never going to be true. There's no one in the world ever within history that was called a dictator where it was good for the people.
No.
Never. And I am worried about this country. I am worried about this world because I see so much hate and malignity and separation when things should not be separated. You know, Democrats and Republicans should be able to get along amongst each other where they can get stuff done for this country and do something. Right now, you're seeing the Republican Party holding back from helping the American people because they want to blame what's going on Biden. They want, and it's absolutely insane. And I don't understand why people would want to vote for these people who literally are holding back the country because they want to win an election. That's evil. They don't serve this country. They serve themselves. And it's a horrible thing, what's happening in this country. The divide, even in the churches. There's this huge divide. If you don't vote for Trump, you ain't for Jesus. That's such fucking bullshit. Do not believe that.
Amen.
That is hellish lies from the serpent himself, Lucifer, which Trump is the incarnate human spirit of. He works in the land of lies and confusion. That is the devil's territory. God says if it's confusing, it's not of me. Because God opens you up to everything, and he allows you to make your choices. Ah, my phone's dying. But unfortunately, people are making really bad choices for this country, and we really need to start thinking, what can we do to help our country and not destroy it even further? I don't know if that's going to happen. I think it might be too late for all of us in this world. Because we're at the beginning stages of the fifth mass extinction. So we're becoming extinct. This world is dying. It's becoming void. And for the people who truly believe in Jesus, please pray that Jesus comes back soon.
Yeah.
Because I already suffer enough in this world as it is. I don't think I could survive being put in a determined camp, because that's how I truly feel, and that's how I'll always truly feel. I never liked the man.
No, you were right. Okay. And to all the people that when I was making videos and I was hardcore Trump, like, I'm sorry, I was wrong. I listened to a guy that I really respected in Alex Jones, and he said, look, this guy is different. He is not what you think he is. You might, Christians, it's going to be tough for you because he's, got a kind of a sinful past. Yeah, kind of a sinful past. Yeah. But
it's complete debauchery past.
But I really admired Alex, and I respected his opinion, and I said, yeah, I'm going to support this guy, and it was the wrong decision. So you were right. He's scum, and he should have never been president.
No, because he's tore this country apart enough.
But I still think to myself, Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton, I'm choosing Donald Trump.
I wouldn't.
That's crazy.
Knowing that you know now?
I think so. Yeah.
You're insane.
Probably. I think Hillary is just pure dark.
So is Trump.
Well, then it's the same anyway.
They used to pal around with each other.
It's the same. It's the same.
They used to hang out with each other.
It's all the same bullshit, and it always was.
Yeah.
And Alex sold out. That's what he did. He sold out to the Republican Party. We're going to put Trump up, and you be the guy to push him up. And he's like, yeah, I'll do it. And that's it.
They're the whole government, almost, at this point, are perverted.
Yeah.
Abusers of mankind.
Matt Gaetz.
Who steal from the public in their money and put it in these endless wars that do nothing but kill people. I find it absolutely horrendous that 90% of our income goes to war and bloodshed and the military-industrial complex, knowing that if we use that 90% in helping the people, no one would have a problem in this country at all.
That's true.
Everyone would be sitting pretty.
Yeah.
But they choose these endless wars. They choose to kill people. They'd rather you die than see you live and live thriving. And that's the Republican Party and the Democratic Party as a whole.
That's the truth. Yeah.
Because they really don't give a shit about us.
No.
Let's just be honest. They really don't give a shit out of us.
They care about power.
They care about power, money, and their purgatory.
Yeah. They value their purgatory.
They do.
That's a word.
I no longer want to be part of this world because of that, but it's also because that hatred and vitriol has seeped down to the civilians, and most people are just evil.
Mm-hmm.
And they want to see you hurt. They want to see you in pain. They want to see your downfall.
Mm-hmm.
This is no longer the America that I used to know back in the 80s and 90s, where a fellow American would struggle and fellow Americans would help pick up that person who was struggling. They don't do that anymore. Human beings don't have this like compassion meter anymore. Instead, they want to see someone suffer.
Yeah, and when you say this, you mean in the aggregate of
Yes.
humanity.
Yes. I'm talking like you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the big picture. It's not because the good people that feel that they do good things will hear that and go, "What is she talking about?" It's in the aggregate, because and it's true and it's provably true because if there would be no hunger, there'd be if you had benevolent billionaires, there'd be nobody starving, no kinds of bad shit. So you're proven right.
Fair wages.
Yeah, just that. Even.
Fair wages. These people make billions of dollars on these companies and pay the very minimum to people who work their ass off to keep their company going.
Yeah. That's the truth.
That's unfair.
Yeah. Bullshit.
It's unfair, it's selfish, and it's completely evil to do to people. It's making them work 10, 12, 16 hours a day.
And for pennies.
For nothing.
Pennies. In the large scheme of things, it's pennies.
And our government, they could change this stuff. Our government could do good by the people instead of doing good for themselves so they can have an extra percentage on something. But they don't. They don't. They don't want to help America. They want to help themselves. And the funny thing is, they don't even need to help. They don't need the extra wealth. Mm-hmm. They all have book deals, and they're all in the stock market.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
But yet, they'll still continue to take from you, even though you're not in the stock market. Even though you don't have the things that they have. You work on one dead-end job to another dead-end job your whole fucking life, and you got nothing to show for it.
No savings at all.
And the sick are discriminated against, and the minorities in this country are discriminated against. Women are discriminated against. Horribly. Every day. Like, black females within the medical system, you should really look that up and see how disenfranchised they are in the medical system, claiming that black women have a higher threshold for pain, so they don't give them the pain meds they need so they won't be in pain, or it's just all systematic hatred and discrimination. You know, it's hard getting around when you're a woman, because whenever you set yourself to be a powerful woman, a woman of wealth and taste, what do? They slut shame you. They say that you're abrasive. They say that you're crazy. That's all systematic sexism that's been in our cultures around the world since the beginning of man. When the fact is, a lot of women are the ones that are helping running the country. Because men, nowadays, they don't want to do the job. They don't want to do the work. So women are busting their asses off so the men can go and sit at home playing video games all day. And it's disgusting to see that disenfranchising of women, of African Americans, of Hispanic Americans, of Chinese or Asian Americans. It's very disparaging, and it makes you feel very hopeless. I know I feel hopeless in this world. I don't know. I don't know.
That's why you got to look for the blessed hope and not hope on this planet.
No. My only hope right now is Jesus Christ returns and saves me.
The world, the universe.
From this rock. Because I don't want to be here anymore. I suffer every day. Every day. It's how are we going to find food? Every day. It's how am I supposed to move? Every day. It's how do I help myself with this pain? How do I help myself with emotional pain? How like, I wish I could go outside and go to a park and walk its trails. But I know I won't be able to get like 5 feet before I collapse. In tremendous pain and probably going to the hospital because of it. Instead of people showing compassion for that or sympathy, they show me condemnation for being sick and complete ableism and say that what I'm feeling isn't true. They gaslight. And it's why I don't want to talk to anyone anymore, because I'm sick of being gaslighted. I'm sick of people telling me, well, what I'm going through isn't real when it is. And people just discouraging others. And finding someone they can pick on so they can, I don't know, feel better about themselves. I can't tell you what their motivation is, but because I really don't understand it. All my motivation is in life is I just want to have one day where I feel good. One day where I'm not in pain. That hasn't happened in a long time, though. I don't even remember life without pain. That's how long I've been in pain. And it's exhausting every day, waking up to the same struggle, struggling to breathe, struggling to walk, struggling to feed myself, struggling to go to the bathroom. Hope to God the doctors figure out what the fuck is going on with me. Because I straightforward will tell you, I feel like I am dying, like I need hospice. That's how bad I struggle every day. But unfortunately, most of the world doesn't give a shit how bad I feel, how bad I struggle. Most people don't give a shit. I'm just one person in a huge world. And it's funny, because I do give a shit about other people. You know? I do. But most people don't give a shit about others. And it's sad. And I wish to Jesus Christ things would change. But I can't see it changing anymore other than Jesus Christ coming back and saving this world from their sin. And people's number one sin is that they hate each other. And they don't show compassion to others that they should. It's the Bible's right though. People become lovers of themselves rather than lovers of God. Now me, I have borderline personality disorder. I have a very low self-esteem. I think of myself very lowly. Every single time Jason has to help me regarding the bathroom or taking a shower, I'm just saying I'm sorry and thanking him at the same time because I need help. And there's no one else to help me but him.
I love you.
I love you. It's a struggle every day. And I'm lost because of it. And seeing the world crumbling down the way it is, with everyone hating each other when it's like, dude, we should be doing the opposite of that. We need to love each other and lift each other up. That's the only way how the world will be fixed, if we start loving each other and helping each other out. And doing what's for the benefit of mankind compared to the benefit of oneself. I don't know. I think that's all I have to say about that. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Come, Lord Jesus.
Amen.
Maranatha.
Maranatha.
That's what I got to say. All right. Peace out, guys. There was Shanny for you. Appearance that's not going to be regular, but she had to get it out. So, yeah. God bless you.